A charity behind food banks across the UK has trialled a scheme to introduce financial advisors into 8 of their outlets before rolling out the scheme in 2016. The Trussell Trust granted access to IBTimes to one of their London food banks. We found out more about the programme and what difference the scheme is making to people using the food banks as winter 2015 draws in.
Well, the triage project was absolutely fantastic. We carried it out for just about 6 months, and during that time we had a debt advisor in the food bank on two occasions that were open each week, and we met with our clients and welcomed them and sorted out their food. We would also go through a questionnaire with them to try and figure out what their situation was, why some of the reasons why they needed the food bank, and for a lot of people debt was an underlying cause. And at that point we were then able to refer them over to our debt advisor, who was able to see them briefly and sort out some issues right there and then. So he was able to make calls and sort out a benefits issue. He was able to make calls and sort out a rent arrears issue. But more than that, he was able to take on cases and continue to meet people over the next months and possibly even years to come for some people to help them sort out the debt issue. The data that we have suggests that 90% of the people who spoke to our debt advisor actually have seen a change in their situation. And that's really exciting for those mums, the single mums on low wages, for the families who are struggling to make ends meet. It's made a real difference in their lives to be able to come here, get their food, and actually also build a relationship with somebody who can help that long term with debt.
Usually it's a multitude of problems, and it's the classic 3 areas which we tend to see the most common advice areas across the bureaus, but that's very much specific to the food bank, is that things tend to escalate quite quickly. So that's welfare benefit entitlement, debt and housing.
One client, who did not wish to be named or appear on camera, had just come out of a meeting with one of the financial advisors, and he said he thought it was a great idea.
What it is, I had my benefit money cut, and basically I've been using the food banks on and off for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. More food banks should have more CAB people in them, you know what I mean? Because it helps people with their benefits and any housing issues that they've got and all the rest of it. Yeah, it's good to have somebody at the food bank to help.